how's it going? So, as we all know, Easter is coming up in a few days, and I was thinking, what is the perfect way to celebrate Easter? I mean, there's many different ways, but the way I chose and filmed was I made a cake. It was a carrot cake, because obviously rabbits, carrots, it goes hand in hand, right? And carrot cakes are just good, and I haven't made one in a long time. So, this video, I decided to film myself making a carrot cake. Hopefully y'all enjoy. I'll put all the ingredients and everything down as we go through the video, so if y'all want to make it yourselves, then feel free. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so obviously the first thing you gotta do is preheat the oven. This one is to 350 degrees, and then you can start with your cake. It takes 2 cups of sugar first, and then 1 cup of oil. And you're just watching me pour. And then, again, pour into the sugar. And then next you're going to take 3 eggs and attempt to crack them. I tried to do this one-handed. The first attempt did not go so well. As you can see, I had to fish out some eggshells, but I didn't learn, and I tried it a second time thinking surely that would go better, and it did not. Again, I was stuck trying to fish out eggshells in even tinier pieces this time around. So for the third one, I just decided to go ahead and crack it off camera. Yeah, luckily this time around it went much better. No eggshells to fish out. And then all you gotta do is mix together your 3 ingredients. It'll make kind of a weird, eggy, sugary, sloppy mess. And then you can go on to adding some flour. It's 2 cups of flour, as I wrote down at the bottom. And then after the flour, you add just a teaspoon of salt, and then another teaspoon of cinnamon this time around. And then move on to baking soda, and for this you're going to need 2.5 teaspoons, so 2 teaspoons and a little half teaspoon. And then mix again with your mixer. Try not to spray everywhere like it looks like I may be doing right now. And then it'll look a lot better once you're done mixing the second time around than it did the first time around. And then of course the carrots, because it is a carrot cake, you'll need 2 cups of carrots and another cup of carrots. Well, just 2 cups, 1, 2. And then half a cup of walnuts. I think you can add more. Okay, so with this, you do need an 8-ounce can. We only had a 20-ounce can, but using my awesome math skills, you can just use a cup because 8 ounces is 1 cup, and then just put it in. Oh yeah, crushed pineapples, that's what that is, as I said. And then mix. This time you don't want to use a mixer since you have nuts in there, and that would just, I guess they'd get chopped up, and yeah, it's just not good to do. So use a hand mixer this time, just a little spatula to get it into a lovely slop. And yes, I was very proud of that transition. It took me a minute. And then if you're thirsty, drink out of your amazing UGA cup, as I did, just in water. Here my oven was spazzing out. Well, just on camera actually. It wasn't doing that in person. I just felt the need to share this because I thought it was weird. Put it in the oven for 40 minutes and wait. It takes a while. 40 minutes is a long time, but yeah, that's how long it has to bake. But while you're waiting, you can wash the dishes because you're going to have to make icing next. So to make the icing, it's going to take 2 things of cream cheese. Yeah, there they are. I just slopped them down. Put them into the bowl that is freshly washed, just so you can make it dirty again, I guess. And then you'll add confectioner's sugar. So the recipe calls for 3/4 of a box. I could have done some calculations to figure out the exact measurement. Oh yeah, don't mind me. I was trying to get it out one-handed. It didn't work. But I always just kind of pinch it and estimate where 3/4 is, so that's what I did. And you know, if it's not completely accurate, it's fine. I mean, a little extra sweetness never hurt anybody. And so that's what I was left with. And then it just takes 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and you are ready to start mixing your icing. And that's what it should look like once you're finished mixing. And then my cat decided to come into the kitchen, and here's some footage of him, I guess. Oh yeah, another 1/2 cup of walnuts goes into the icing, which of course is optional if you don't want it. And then Midnight really likes to chew on plastic, so I had to keep him away before he got into my icing. Chasing him away with a spatula. He's weird. Again, you're gonna want to mix this with just a spatula in your hand instead of the actual mixer so that it doesn't break anything and the walnuts don't get too chopped up. And Midnight was mad because I was in the kitchen and I wasn't giving him his tuna, so that's what I had to do. I gave him his tuna so he wouldn't be mad at me anymore and he would be a happy kitty. And so by the time all of this was over, I still had like 30 more minutes left before the thing would be finished, so I decided to puzzle with my dad. He was concentrating a lot. Unfortunately, it was jiggly when I went to take it out, so I had to bake it for another 10 minutes with a foil covering. And then this is what it looks like. It looks kind of janky. Some of it got cut off, but I think it'll still taste good. And then all that's left to do is ice the cake, so that's what I did. And that was that. Hopefully, I don't know, you either got something out of it or you just enjoyed watching me bake a cake. But yeah, I won't know how it tastes until Sunday because we're not gonna eat it till Easter, but it looked good and it smelled good, and so I'm hoping it tastes good. But yeah, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!